THA allocates $15 million towards offsetting oil spill operation costs. Panama-based firm identified as owner of Solo Creed tugboat. Vanessa Ortiz crowned Miss Tobago 2024, and in sports, Alex Henry shines at Carifta Trials. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Monday, March 4th, 2024. Topping the news tonight, opposition MP Rudal Munilal wants to know why the government has yet to provide information on the ownership of the vessels responsible for the oil spill in Tobago. On Sunday, the TNT Guardian, in partnership with investigative journalists from Bellingcat, published a report which tied the vessels' Panamanian companies with a track record of transporting sanctioned oil from Venezuela. More in this report by Candice Jackson.
Investigations led by the TNT Guardian and Bellingcat identified the owner of the Solo Creed tug as a Panamanian-based firm called Meljaj Offshore Corporation. The Solo Creed was towing the Gulf Stream barge filled with bunker fuel before it encountered problems at sea, capsized and drifted into a reef near Cove in Tobago on February 7th, causing an oil spill affecting 15 kilometers of coastline. The oil has since drifted to the waters of Grenada and Bonaire. Based on the report, opposition MP Rudal Munilal has expressed some concerns.
If they can do this, what is the government doing? How come the government of Trinidad and Tobago, with all the multilateral support at their disposal, Mr. Hines runs the Ministry of National Security, where we have spent billions on intelligence and so on, and the government cannot respond today to tell us who are the owners?
The Ministry of National Security identified the Solo Creed as the tug towing the Gulf Stream. On February 14th, a week after the Gulf Stream discovery, the ministry stated that the Solo Creed was towing the vessel on its way to Guyana. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley revealed last week that he had information suggesting that a cargo was expected in Guyana. However, a journalist's investigation revealed that the vessels were heading to Guyana to purchase bunker fuel, contradicting documents and reports indicating that the barge was intended to offload fuel in Guyana. This leaves the opposition MP questioning the government's approach to this investigation.
How come you could trace everything in Miami for businessmen in Trinidad? You could go all over the world and find all type of information on people, but you cannot trace the owners, the crew members, in this case, of two vessels, one a tugboat and one a barge.
In the meantime, Tobago is tasked with cleaning up the oil spill with the assistance of the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries and local and international partners. The cost of the impact is mounting daily. Munilal labeled the situation as environmental terrorism because of long-term impacts.
Because you are dealing with fisheries, you are dealing with livelihoods, you are dealing with jobs, you are dealing with the environment. There are long-term damage, and no one has been called to account.
He noted that the incident also points to a possibility of the country somehow being involved in the illegal trading of sanctioned fuel.
So Trinidad and Tobago is now in this rather fascinating position where our waters and maybe agencies have been used to facilitate sanction busting, where vessels and groups of business persons linked to one government or another are involved in sanction busting through Trinidad and Tobago waters.
Energy Minister Stuart Young stated that the government must prioritize accuracy and seek documented verification as it conducts investigations. He refuted claims made by the opposition, emphasizing that the government has been actively seeking factual information regarding the ownership of the two vessels involved and the destination or consignee of the bunker fuel cargo. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Meanwhile, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine revealed that the THA has set aside $15 million towards offsetting the cost of operations in cleaning up the oil spill. However, he acknowledged that it is nowhere close to being able to pay for the entire operation.
That is to allow us to begin to pay for operations. As you would imagine, this started as an emergency, as Mr. Trim pointed out. Now that we are in the project phase of this.
The Chief Secretary noted that payments have to be considered to those who are on the ground and have been working without pay, which is why the THA has decided to allocate $15 million to start treating with expenses. To some other news now, in a dazzling spectacle of beauty and talent, the Miss Tobago Beauty Pageant 2024 unfolded at the Shore Park Complex last night, captivating audiences and culminating in the crowning of a new queen. More in this report by Trevicia Phillips.
The highly anticipated Miss Tobago Beauty Pageant 2024 captivated audiences with glamour and talent. Among the esteemed panel of judges were notable figures such as Giselle Lauren West, Miss World 1986, Sharu Lakandas, National Franchise Director of Miss World Trinidad and Tobago, Richard Young, renowned fashion director Reina Ibrahim, fitness experts Maria Jordan and Zorisha Hackett, Secretary of Education, Research and Technology. Adding to the event's prestige, Wendy Fitzwilliams, Miss Universe 1998, graced the occasion as a judge for the top model segment. The competition showcased stunning swimsuit displays and elegant evening gown presentations, with Renessa dazzling the audience in a gown of her design. Special awards were bestowed upon deserving contestants, including Miss Patience Hill, Deja Vincent for Miss Physique, and Monique Joseph of Speyside for Miss Photogenic. Michaela Mackenzie, Miss Bonaire, was recognized as the most improved delegate, while Anaya Beard of Plymouth claimed the title of Best Evening Gown for her gown titled Anubia Phoenix Nile, designed by Sharon Phillips. As the tension mounted, the question and answer segment unfolded, showcasing the intellect and poise of the finalists. Jovel Seeley of Mariah was fourth runner-up, Lily Mackenzie of Charlottesville was third runner-up, Monique Joseph of Speyside was second runner-up, and Anaya Beard of Plymouth was first runner-up, each receiving recognition for their remarkable performances. Ultimately, Renessa Ortiz, representing Golden Lane, emerged victorious, clinching the title of Miss Tobago 2024. She is set to represent Tobago in the upcoming National Miss World competition. Trevicia Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
And staying in a celebratory mood, the Black Rock Village Council honored some of its members who have made a difference in the community in various spheres. This was done at the Village Council's dinner and awards ceremony on Saturday, 2nd March at the Black Rock Multipurpose Regional Complex. Ariana Scipio has the story.
4 awards were distributed in the categories of youth, sport, culture, and business at the dinner and award ceremony under the theme Celebrating Excellence. Renowned steel orchestra arranger and member of the Village Council, Kirsch Ramsey won the Youth Award. Victoria Taylor received the award for sport. She played netball in the community throughout high school and even participated in the Commonwealth Games last year with the National Under-18 team. She is now a member of the National Under-21 netball team. For the category of culture, the Katzenjammer Steel Orchestra won this award. They have reigned victorious in many national panorama competitions, securing first place for medium bands this year. Captain of the Steel Orchestra, Maxon Ramsey, received the award on the band's behalf. Meanwhile, the CEO of Clarity House Crew Sounds, Dwayne White, also known as DJ White Knight, won the Business Award. Among those in attendance were MP for Tobago West Shamfa Kojo Lewis, Area Representative Niall George, and political leader of the IDA, Dr. Denise Soyafat Angus. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, coming up after the break, a mother is pleading for help in finding her son who is schizophrenic. The details after this.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can't beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. And on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
Scrub Ties brings to you our organic fat dissolving shots. Yes, guys, our lemon butter shot breaks down stubborn fat, tightens any loose skin while increasing your metabolism. No side effects, no downtime. We also offer cavitation, cellulite treatment, butt, breast, hip dip fillers, weight loss, fertility IVs, and much more. Contact us on 495-6624 or follow us on Instagram at Scrub Ties Body Contouring.
Thanks for staying with us. Border protection remains a challenge for Trinidad and Tobago. Now, it's no secret that illegal guns and drugs, which are fueling crime in the country, are entering through the porous borders. According to opposition MP Rudal Munilal, the government is not doing enough. Candice Jackson has the details.
Coast Guard officers in Tobago remain on duty at their bases in Charlottesville and Scarborough, but cannot patrol the coastlines due to a lack of vessels. The Coast Guard's assets are being used to assist the oil spill cleanup efforts. Consequently, fishermen in need of assistance are being informed that a vessel is not available. This was a situation faced by Cassara fishermen last Wednesday when they encountered foreign fishermen near the shore, as explained by Cassara Fisherfolk President Junior Kwashi.
Between 5 to 8 miles, there's about 4 boats there present now of Cassara, and we are asking that the Coast Guard please go and get rid of them. They are causing our hardship more on us because at the end of the day, they are oil spill on one side and Venezuela on the other side. Come on, it is ridiculous for fisherfolk to be right now.
Despite multiple calls to the Coast Guard, the fishermen never received help. Messages, videos, and the fishermen's plea were forwarded to the Minister of National Security, Fitzgerald Hines, but they were never acknowledged. Daily, fishermen around the country complain about the Coast Guard's inability to assist while illegal guns and drugs continue to infiltrate the borders. Opposition MP Rudal Munilal asserts that it is time for the nation to understand what is hindering the Coast Guard from effectively performing their duties.
I believe the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard should appear before a Joint Select Committee on National Security now to account for their assets. How much are functional? How much are not functional? Because we believe that there are serious critical problems with the Coast Guard as it relates to maintenance of the existing vessels and having the human resources, the manpower.
The majority of the Coast Guard's fleet is currently undergoing repairs. The government has acknowledged this issue, and nearly a month ago, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley disclosed the plans to address the situation by initiating repairs on some of the vessels.
The Cabinet has just approved a significant outlay where we've hired Damen to come and do a major on all our vessels that are down. So that program, I think we have 12 vessels in the pipeline.
Dr. Rowley estimates that within a few months, at least 1 out of 12 of those vessels will be repaired. However, he did not provide a timeline for when all 12 vessels would be fully repaired. In the meantime, fishermen are still without protection and the borders remain porous. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Now to this, the Dutch Armed Forces initiated an environmental rescue mission to clean up oil spill debris from the Gulf Stream wreck in Tobago that reached the beaches of Bonaire. This follows Trinidad and Tobago's declaration of a national emergency due to the significant oil spill from the wreck since February 7th. The Dutch military's intervention allowed for the reopening of several Bonaire beaches. Cleanup efforts focused on clearing oil from Bonaire's beaches, which is crucial for the island's tourism and environment. While successful, officials remain cautious about future impacts. Authorities in Bonaire are considering taking legal action against the entity responsible for the Gulf Stream barge. Well, Charmaine Baris, a resident of Germany, is deeply worried about her son Kyle Potts, who has been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Potts has been missing since February 9, 2024, disappearing from the St. Magdalene Heavens home located in St. James, Trinidad. Trevicia Phillips spoke to the boy's mom and she has the details.
Charmaine Baris, mother of Kyle Potts, a 29-year-old man suffering from schizophrenia, has reached out to Tobago Updates with urgent concerns regarding to her son's disappearance. Potts has been missing since the 9th of February 2024 from the St. Magdalene Heavens home in St. James, Trinidad, where he had been residing for approximately 1.5 years. She explained that Potts was sent to Trinidad from Tobago due to a lack of proper facilities for his care. However, the home reported that Potts ran away last month.
To retaliate because they wanted to give him, he asked for a cigarette and they did not give him. So the workers said he jumped the gate and he went away.
Despite several visits to St. James, Baris thinks authorities have not done enough to assist her in finding her son. She expressed her desperation for assistance and appealed to the public and law enforcement once again to aid in finding him.
So I am here to come to the public and to call to my nation, Trinidad and Tobago, that my son Kyle Potts is still on the street in Port of Spain and I need help. I need help from the police service in Trinidad to help to find him because he is mental ill and he is in danger.
Potts was last seen wearing a yellow t-shirt and jeans while being bare feet.
But I don't know now what color clothing he's wearing. Maybe he could change it because the area where he is, they say they see him around St. Vincent Street in Port of Spain. And they keep saying they see him all the time in the evening. So I don't know if he's still around the area or what kind of clothes he's wearing now.
Recent sightings of Potts have been reported around St. Vincent Street in Port of Spain.
From the rescue team that helps in Trinidad, they said that they saw him on Thursday. They approached him, but he ran away. And I just spoke to the owner of the home where he was staying about 10 minutes ago, and she told me that one of the workers saw him yesterday again.
Baris expressed concern that if approached by authorities, Potts may react unpredictably due to his mental state, potentially leading to a dangerous situation.
Also, I am scared because it is good when the police approach him, but as somebody who is mental, and maybe they might approach him and he might try to fight them or do anything, I'm scared that they will shoot him. As a mom, I'm scared about this.
She pleaded for authorities to handle the situation with care and compassion, especially as Potts would not have had access to his medication. The public is urged to contact the nearest police station if Potts is sighted. Trevicia Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
A sport report is up next. Stay tuned.
No place like home, 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 home.
Oh, I love Tobago, baby.
When we outside, it's an ocean of love. All that we align to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon gone sleeping. Tell them we not leaving. Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. We with all my friend and them. No place like home. 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 We go jump till the moon come down. It's we who the stars shine on. Play a mass and break away. Freedom in with DNA.
Your destiny. The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tata Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatil Life, a member of the Answer Makal Group.
Welcome to a sports report. Alex Henry is one of the athletes who successfully made it through the Carifta trials this weekend. Henry, a Zenith Athletic Club member, will now represent Trinidad and Tobago in the girls under 20 100 meters and 200 meters events. Sport reporter Marcus Daniel has the highlights from the trials.
Zenith's Alexi Henry showcased top form over the weekend at the 2024 N3S Carifta Trials held at the Hazy Crawford Stadium in Mukurapu. Henry achieved Carifta qualifying standards in the girls under 20, 100 and 200 meters events. The 2023 100-meter Carifta Games bronze medalist demonstrated consistent improvement in her free appearances on the track over 100 meters. Henry opened with a time of 12.01 seconds in the preliminaries, then surpassed the Carifta standard of 11.81 with an 11.76 seconds finish in the semi-finals. In the finals, the Signal Hill Secondary School student athlete blazed the track with a blistering 11.70 seconds finish, second only to the eventual winner, Symphony Patrick, who clocked 11.67 seconds. In the 200 meters, Henry saved her best performance for last, having secured her place among the final 8 with times of 24.76 in Heat 1 and 24.82 in the semi-finals. Henry stormed to victory in 24.07 seconds, surpassing the Carifta standard of 24.67 seconds. 2 other Zenith athletes also achieved the Carifta standards in the 2-day trials. Oshie Cummins clocked 11 minutes 10.48 seconds in the girls under 17 3,000 meters open, and Lashaya Bighat cleared the height of 1.59 meters in the girls under 17 high jump, surpassing Carifta's 1.56 requirement. Head coach of Zenith Athletic Kelsey Toussaint Reed said she was very pleased with the performances of her athletes.
We had as a club over the weekend, we saw a lot of personal and seasonal best, and for those that did exceptionally well, while we wait for confirmation of their positions on the 2024 Carifta team, I want to congratulate not just those athletes but all the athletes that performed over the weekend.
Mercury's Adalia Sylvester threw the 1 kg under 17 girls discus beyond the 32.94 meter distance, while Real McEwen of Kaizen Panthers secured the boys under 17 triple jump standard. 15 Tobago athletes made the trip to the Bahamas last year as part of the national contingent of 63. Carifta Games 2024 will be held in Grenada from March 29th to April 1st. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
Tobago Gladiators were no match for CNB United as the Tobago Cricket Association 40 overs tournament progresses. The Gladiators suffered a 6-wicket defeat, and sport reporter Marcus Daniel has the latest in this story.
CNB United ended Tobago Gladiators' unbeaten start to the Tobago Cricket Association 40 overs tournament with a 6-wicket win at Moriah last Saturday. In a repeat of last year's final, CMB United made light work of Gladiators with half centuries from Aaron Alfred and Antonio Providence. Having won the toss, United invited the Gladiators to take first strike. The league's leading run scorer Leon Zama could only muster 10 runs as the Gladiators were reduced to 105 for 5 and 155 for 7. Some late order power hitting by Kwame Thomas and Keishon Dillon propelled the Gladiators to a respectable 232 all out in 34 overs, with youth player Miguel Kwashi top scoring with 58. Providence with 2 for 27 and Jamie Boyce with 3 for 33 were the leading bowlers for CMB United. In response, an opening stand of 78 in 8 overs between Aaron Alfred and Ashton Pierce set about the chase for the former champions. Pierce's dismissal for 30 did not stop the runs from flowing as Providence and Alfred took the score to 103 before Alfred was run out for 61. A 58-run partnership between Kerry Cordner and Providence sealed the win, with Providence remaining unbeaten on 76. In some other results over the weekend, West Indies emerging player Joshua James returned home from his West Indies 4-day championships break to lead Scarborough Masonol to a 93-run victory over Georgia PYC. James struck 67 and returned the figures of 3 for 28 in the win. Meanwhile, Roxburgh Strikers came out on top in a low-scoring affair against Police. Having made 132, Rock Strikers demolished the Lawmen for 90. After 4 rungs, Bago Gladiators lead the 17th table, followed by Scarborough Masonol and CMB United. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
And that's how we end our sports report. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
The best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorns Place, with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorns Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Storby Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Tobago records his 5th murder for 2024. Dead is Jabari Fraser, 25, of Glamorgan. The murder occurred near the Pembroke Bay Road Bridge around 4 a.m. last Saturday. Fraser was shot multiple times, resulting in his vehicle crashing into a nearby bar. He was found slumped over his steering wheel. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police are currently investigating the motive behind his murder. 31-year-old Rabindranath Bridge Mohan, who was reported missing on Sunday, was found dead on the same day. Early Sunday morning, a missing persons poster circulated via social media, alerting the public of Bridge Mohan's disappearance. At the time, family members said he had not been seen since Friday, March 1st. Mere hours after the missing persons post went viral, the Hunters Search and Rescue Team updated the public that he was found dead in the Kano Bay area with gunshot wounds. His car, a silver Nissan Tida, was found nearby. An autopsy is expected to be conducted to determine the cause of his death. Bridge Mohan was married and employed as a computer room supervisor at the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport. A new head has been appointed at the Strategic Services Agency as recommended by the National Security Council, which Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley leads. A press release from the Office of the Prime Minister on Sunday, March 3rd stated that Brigadier General Anthony Philip Spencer replaced General Roger Best, who is currently on administrative leave. Philip Spencer returned from Washington, D.C. at the command of the Prime Minister on Saturday, 2nd March 2024, and is currently engaged in initiating an extensive review and audit of all personnel, equipment, and processes within the agency. The SSA plays a critical role in the fight against criminal activity in Trinidad and Tobago by gathering and analyzing intelligence. While in an interview today, the Prime Minister said the government's move to replace the head of the SSA was in response to police information. Now for the weather update from the T&T Met Office tonight. Expect generally fair weather with a possibility of 1 or 2 brief showers. Temperatures will dip to a comfortable 24 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, the forecast promises mainly sunny skies, though a few showers may occur, especially in the early morning and afternoon. Temperatures are set to climb to around 31 degrees Celsius, but the heat index could reach to 34 degrees, making for warmer conditions. Sea conditions are expected to be moderately rough, with waves reaching up to 2 meters in open waters and less than 1.2 meters in sheltered areas. The sun will rise at 6:15 and set at 6:13. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recount the headlines before we go. THA allocates $15 million towards offsetting oil spill operation costs. Panama-based firm identified as owner of Solo Creed tugboat. Renessa Ortiz crowned Miss Tobago 2024. And in sports, Alex Henry shines at Carifta Trials. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.